take a bow.
6-time champion of the world.
Hello and welcome to CL Season 20, Round 4. I'm joined here today by Corvid.
Hello.
Hello.
Should be a fun one this week. The Slovakian GP, and we're getting right on the way. Single lap of sprint qualifying at Štrbské Pleso, and seeing a bunch of drivers take the track all at once. Seen a mistake from a few at turn 3 there. Maybe a couple more at turn 4 as we head around to the second half of this circuit, this technical sector between turns 9 and 14. The drivers coming around the summit, the final long corner of this track before we head up to the finish line. The laps are coming in, and it looks like Glow is going to be leading us off.
Yeah, look at that. We've got Do Gamer on the front row, Kado, Lexus, Ricky with a great performance as well. Lexus's home race here today, of course, Slovakia. Kola starting P6, Kazil 7th, Jaruni P8, he's currently the Drivers' Championship leader. Then we have Toaster, Albono down in 10th for Matzor, Peggy, Urist, Jura, Nick Hill down in 14th, surprisingly, and Polak in 15th. That's our grid. Yep, and here we go, 10 laps ahead of us, fully wet. Glow starting from Poldo Gamer right beside him, Kado and Reki behind. Reki's beating Lexus in the tiebreak. And here we go, let's see,
Reki,
will it become...
Reki making an interesting dive into the first corner. It's still Glow leading us off, but Kado finds a way
Gamer
through
into grass.
Side by side, squeezing him to turn 3, and Kado will take the lead of the race. Glow might even lose out on second here, but Ricky stays alongside him for now.
The Kenzer's fighting back here, but it's also been a great start for Rising Goat here with Ricky and Cola. Cola now dropping off a bit, however. We've also got some turn names here made by the track creator Albono, who is currently down in 10th. Not where you want to be if you've made the track yourself. I think I saw a little TP from Glow.
Seems more like stuttering than TPing from Glow at the moment. He's still holding on to P2 as it stands. Dog Gamer in 3rd, Ricky in 4th.
Then Toaster,
Jaruni, Cola, and Kazil the top 8 as it stands. Piggy, the bit of a mistake there. He sort of ran to the back of Kazil, and it did slow up a lot of drivers behind him. There's a big pack around, around between P7 and P13. It looks like.
Oh, Peggy sent
Piggy
wide again.
A lot of gravel. Oh wow, he's lost a lot of positions there.
He won the JL race today, I believe, and now look at the pandemonium in that pack ahead has brought him right back into it.
3 wide into turn 3, the two Kenzas and Cola fighting it away. Lexus behind them as well. Jaruni is clearing off away from this pack, and it's still going. All no buzz drawn here. Albono and Cola are still side by side. Lexus trying to make a move here, does get squeezed off there. Let's head back to the front row because I've missed a lot, and Glow has got over a second's gap.
He's a bit laggy, but he's by himself right now, so he's not causing anyone issue. Kado seems to have lost a lot of time. Ricky is doing amazingly.
I wonder how Kado ended up losing that time there. But Ricky just getting through right before turn number 8.
That's turn 9. That's Pobreži. So now we see him going for that.
Kado, Dog Gamer. And oh no! Big mistake for Ricky there. He's lost 3 positions, and he's
a lot of time
down to P5. Yeah, huge amount of time lost, and he's actually now under threat by Jaruni and Nikhil, and potentially getting caught up by the big pack right behind those drivers. Kado, Toaster, Dog Gamer, all 3 of them fighting away for P2, and it's letting Glow run away here with the lead. Gap almost 2.5 seconds now. As Toaster now peeks into the lead of this pack, into P2. Kado still holding 3rd, but Dog Gamer might try and move around the outside, which becomes the inside into the final corner. Kado's got a good run with Toaster's slipstream though. The Dog Gamer with the inside line is actually going to make a move for P2 now.
And Kado, I think, hit a bit of grass, maybe got sent there.
Three.
Oh,
Whoa!
Dog Gamer! Deep into the grass on the
really
inside. Might have gotten
from
forced a bit by Toaster. And now Ricky and Jaruni and Nikhil could all potentially challenge for these positions. Jaruni sent down the inside there on Pobreji.
Well.
And now through the chicanes, through Hata and through Hrebing, we go into this final left-hander Vrhol, as it's called in Slovakian, or summit in English. One of those easier to pronounce than the other for sure. Glow has been quite decently just living it up in first right now. He is a bit laggy, but there is no one around him, so no reason for him to worry about that right now. His teammate Toaster, it's a 1-2 for Edge Motorsport at the current moment as he's run away a bit here, but Dog Gamer is slowly closing in.
Yeah, but massive result for the team. Dog Gamer still chasing in P3. Then further down the field, Kato in 4th, Nikhil, Jaruni, and Ricky in 7th, Piggy, Cola, and Kazil. Then we have Lexus in P11. There's still a fair, not too much really separating P2 from P11 as we head into the final 3 laps of the race. Albono in 12th, followed by Polak, Urist, and Jurora. But yeah, let's go back to the front. It's still Glow, still comfortably in front now, almost
Dog Gamer, in the chicane.
Ahead.
Toaster not afforded much space there on the first turn of the chicane, and now Dog Gamer is running away. Kado is catching up to Toaster.
It's going to be hard to battle in these final 2 laps too. Grip is at a premium. The wet tyres will be slowly finding themselves being quite worn here. Dog Gamer now with the fact that he doesn't have a chasing car behind him with any slipstream could be good for the P2 here. But Kato will be challenging Toaster for P3 here. Nikhil cannot be underestimated here either. There is a gap between those 3 and the next 2 cars, Piggy and Jaruni. Nikhil though loses a bit of time there right before Summit, right before the final corner of the racetrack, and we're into the final lap of the race.
Here we go for Stanica. Down into Udoli. That's this turn here. Very tricky technical turn. Yep, Nikhil overtakes him on it and is looking also to overtake Toaster. He was afforded some space on the inside.
Space was there.
Through the chicanes, it's very tricky with the lack of grip. Kado down his inside.
Go back.
Toaster, it is a win for Glow. It is P2 for Dog Gamer, and at the end of it all, it will be Toaster with the podium. Kado, Nikhil, Piggy beats Jaruni, Kazil, Cola, Albono beats Lexus, Ricky down in 12th. Don't know what happened there. Polak 13th, Urist 14th, and Jura will cross the line in 15th. If he I think he'll cross it. Yeah, there he goes.
If he crosses it. If he crosses it. That was really a tumultuous battle in the lower midfield mainly. That's really where they lost a lot of time. But you did see that most of the cars were within about, I want to say, 5-6 seconds of P2 for most of that race. So
yeah, and even at the end there, from P3 to P12, it was about 7 seconds between them, which is very, very close. It'll be interesting to see the feature. I think it'll be more strategy-based in the feature. Also, might be concerning for Glow because we did see some lagging, some starting there. At least no teleports. But thankfully he was had such a gap ahead of everyone that he didn't have to worry about that affecting his race or being asked to DNF here in the feature. Hopefully he won't have to either.
It was a bit of a hyping sort of playbook there, just getting away early and just letting everyone squabble behind you. But credits where it's due, his pace was solid, and he takes a pretty convincing win, 4.5 seconds in front of Dog Gamer in P2, alongside taking the fastest lap of the race.
Here we go then. 16 drivers now, with Mason joining the fray. and 3 dry laps ahead of us. What are you predicting for the pole lap here in CL, Corvid?
Oh, it's a rough one. I'm usually not very good at the predictions, but you know, give it a go. We're looking at, I would assume, pole time around 36.1. And I think there's definitely at least a few drivers here that are more than capable of that time. So we'll see if the execution is there for this session.
It will be very interesting to see if someone manages that sub 36. We've only had it occasionally amongst the UL drivers in practice lobbies, so it might be even less likely here. But let's have a look, and it is 36.18 currently. So,
and it's pretty competitive at the top as well. You've got about 7 or 8 drivers within 2/10 of that time. So, yeah, 8 drivers within 2/10 there. Top half of the field as it stands.
Girini down in 12th. He's only half a second behind Glow. So yeah, this is gonna be a very close one.
He's also the last driver out of all those who didn't have a severely affected lap as well. So we will see.
Going fast. Albano
36.07. Huge improvement there. Toaster also up into P2, and a Glow in 3rd with an improvement as well.
Very beautiful lap there from Albano, really showing us that he's tested this track thoroughly now. Didn't look like the case in the sprint. I do see Glow teleporting a lot here in qualifying. Hopefully it stabilizes by the race, but we'll have to keep an eye out on that as we go here for the final lap.
Mistake there from Glow at the end. I don't think he's going to improve.
Pole position, Albano.
Wow, Bono pole.
Toaster front row.
600th ahead of Toaster in P2. And it's an edge 2-3 on the grid with Glow in 3rd.
Yeah, also Nick Hill in 6th for Matsar. Girini, great improvement.
Solid.
Great improvement from Girini to find himself starting P4. Though Gamer will start P13. That is not where you expect that guy to start. He's had many double wins over the last couple of seasons whenever he's guest starred, so he won't be happy with that. Home favorite Lexus starting from P8. He is tied with Piggy, so it might be P9. In any case, 27 laps ahead of us, fully dry 2-tire rule. Alright, here we go then, 27 laps. What a front row we've got here, Albano and Toaster.
Right,
let's go.
The lights are out and we're underway. Albano takes a good start here, takes the inside into turn 1, goes actually pretty wide to defend the position there, but he holds on to it. Glow and Cola running through. Side by side, the two teammates.
Oh, okay, Glow sends Cola there due to lag.
Ricky cuts a bit of the grass there. Girini side by side.
Okay,
Cola
that didn't
really
look like...
wide, though. Tries to go on the outside, doesn't work out.
I think we're gonna have to ask Glow to DNF. I saw, yeah.
5 cars went off. Oh wow, at turn 11.
I missed that.
That's crazy. Albano still holds the lead. It's Toaster, Glow, Cola, Nikhil, Ricky, Girini. Our top 7. Then it's actually Nos in 8th. Wow, good start for them. Dog Gamer in 9th. Piggy, then Lexus, followed by Kato, Kazil, Urist.
Yeah, unfortunate there for the sprint winner, but too laggy. It got worse, I think. In the sprint, it looked better.
It looked a bit better in the sprint, I think, but he was also away from most people. But
yeah, looking great for Matsar. 1-3 currently.
Yeah, absolutely. Albano still holding the lead now. Doesn't have a Toaster challenging him in terms of slipstream just yet. Nikhil with the fastest lap of the race so far as well. Cola, whoa!
Ooh, that was bizarre.
That was a bizarre interaction there, but Nikhil's gotten the better of it. He's actually now right on Toaster's tail, sitting in P3. And another thing to note is that everyone started on the soft tyre. I haven't noticed that just yet, but
oh wow, yeah.
No tyre strategy.
Also, comparing this to JL, In JL, they were looking for one stop. There was a lot of hard and medium starters, barely any soft runners. Here you see soft runners. Very interesting strategy difference there between the JL one-stop dominance here. I think the main strategy people will go for is probably soft 7, medium 10, medium 10. We'll see if there's any alternatives to that, of course.
Yeah. Ricky does end up being ahead of his teammate.
Oh my god, Peggy into grass deep because of that chaos for the chicane. There was a pack of 6 drivers in that chicane. Yeah, and you still got it here. Jera and Lexus and Mason and DoGamer, and it's chaos, and they were nearly 4 wide there on the turn to exit. Kado now joining in as well. DoGamer sends him a bit wide. Jera leading this pack in P6. It's quite a fascinating pack here. Kado sent to the inside. Jesus Christ. Full on into that grass to the point where Peggy and Eurist and Kazil all catch him. It's looking great for Albano.
Stated, though, that the top 3, the top 3 have absolutely run away at this point. Nick Hill about a second and a half ahead of Cola in 4th. Then it's actually the 2 Rising Goat drivers who have a bit of a gap to Jaruni in P6 now. So they're pretty much all on their own, which means actually they're probably in the best spot possible in terms of maybe trying a different strategy here. I mean, we're in lap 6 now. It's almost about time for the pit stop phase to commence, so
we'll have to see if we see any undercuts here. Top 3 stays out, top 5 stays out. What about DoGamer, Jaruni? Oh my god, DoGamer! I think there was a bit of lag involved in that. Lexus is in.
He's onto the hards.
Interesting. Maybe he's more onto the soft, hard, soft strategy. But Jaruni got sent there wide into the final turn by DoGamer. I believe DoGamer might have lagged there as well.
It's a bit of edging there from Jirora around Lexus, unfortunately. And yeah, that's a bit of time lost for the home race hero. We see the front guys all coming in.
Not Cola.
Cola stays out for another lap. We have a lot of mediums coming on now.
Jaruni stays out as well.
Jaruni stays out as well.
Oh, this is not good for him.
As well.
I think he was hoping for some clean air, but instead he's here. Well, he might be trying to slow down the people in the lead pack.
He could also get a bit of slipstream as well, you know.
Maybe.
Situation here with Toaster.
But I think he's gonna lose more from this than he's gonna gain. I think he's gonna get undercut here. Same with Kado Peggy.
Alright, let's look at Cola though, because he was the one with a bit of clean air.
He was in P4, and he's still in P4.
Yeah.
So it's worked out for him just fine.
He's overcut his teammate, and he's now got a fresh lap pressure tires.
Yeah, look at that undercut Jerez suffered from. Yeah. He's completely lost him. He's got to catch back up to Mason and the Kenzers now.
Yeah.
Sounds like a band name.
The Kenzers actually are teaming up now with the DoGamer leading Lexus, but Lexus has lost the slipstream with a bit of a mistake into that corner.
And Nick Hill up to P2, it's a matter 1-2, and they've left Toaster behind.
Oh, wow! And that's another mistake from Toaster at turn 1, too. So, he's not too far away from being in the clutches of Cola there. Ricky, I'm not sure what happened to him. He had a bit of a mistake there. He's lost a bit of time to his teammate.
Yeah, Albano now going through Pobreži. Enter the chicanes, into Hata, that's the first one, and then we got Rebing here, makes a mistake for the first turn of that, and now through Vrhol, he's got Nick Hill right behind him. It'll be very interesting to see if by the end of the race they'll start fighting each other for who gets the race win, or if they're gonna slip for the remainder of it.
I also wonder if they're gonna try and well, they're not doing a great job of running away from Toaster. It's about second gap as it stands, but yeah, also the pace difference isn't really there as it stands.
incredible pace from Toaster today. I think he's been emboldened by that brilliant performance in Sochi and UL last week, and it's really looked like he's made a step up pace-wise.
Yeah. You know, heading the field in...
Jared just drove into grass on the straight. Embarrassing to catch that on camera. He's catching up to Lexus and Mason as we speak. That obviously has slowed the progress down slightly, but he's still catching them.
I think what's important here for Toaster as well is that he's not getting caught up by Kola. We might see more of an effect of that later into this stint, but
he is making some errors here and there, though.
Yeah, and the gap has really opened up between him and Nikhil. The two Mazes now 1 and 2, and comfortably so now. Toaster in third still, Kola and Ricky the top 5. Dog Gamer a bit on his own here in 6th. Then we've got
Jared's past Lexus, looking to get past Mason. He's on the inside there, but just doesn't have the momentum. Kazil is potentially catching them. So Kato.
Drini does have an
lag rocket there.
Wow. Lag rocket there, Drini going very wide there.
Manages to just barely touch the grass at least.
Lexus is also doing his best to hold on to the slipstream.
Jared down the inside, and that was just a bad decision. He's just he's DNF'd.
That's him done. Yeah, that's a...
I think that was
that is a decision.
I think that was an emotional decision he made there. Obviously Mason with the high ping. You don't want to be going down the inside of such a punishing turn on a high pinger, because it can only end badly with their trailer. But yeah, shame there. Jeruni DNFs. Got Kado behind, and now him and Kazil have closed down the gap to Lexus and Mason. Though Gamer has ran away. He's catching Ricky actually, though Gamer.
That's going to be good for Dog Gamer. He's going to gain a lot of points from this, given the championship circumstances with Jaruni DNFing here. He will be on the chase for more points here, as Ricky is now in his sights. Kenza versus Rising Goat. Dog Game with the slipstream, tries to make a move, has to go to the outside though. Ricky's covering it off, gives him just barely enough room. But Dog Gamer has a really good exit at turn 2, and he's able to make the move right before they even reach turn 3. Great racing there. Wow. That's the move for P5. How much more can Dog Gamer do before he goes for that second stop? Kola though is on Toaster's rear wing. Trying an interesting line here to keep the slipstream into turn 1.
Yeah, shout out to Mr. Sujuk, better known as Mr. Kukjuk, is requested a shout out. He's going to be driving later today, and so best of luck to him, former CL drivers champion.
I mean, you'd hope you'd hope he's driving, but I think the curious thing about UL today, regardless, will be if Johnny Fu ends up showing up, home race and all. But second pit stop phase, everyone's coming in on the end of lap 17. Hatter stays out, Mickey stays out.
Albono, Netkill, Toaster, Kola, Kado. Oh, he's not pitted.
This could be, this
Neither
could prove
Peggy.
a bit of an issue for Dog Gamer. He does make the move on Piggy very cleanly, though.
Yeah, Peggy lets him through. I think he's trying to slipstream him. I think he'll be catching up to Kado as a result of the slipstream, so it's a good strategic move from Peggy.
Yeah, I mean, Dog Gamer is practically on Kado's tail now. Dog Gamer wants to get through here. Kato does give him a bit of a squeeze, but he does get through on that superior grip on the fresh tyres.
Peggy right behind him though, and he's got slightly better tyres, both of them worn. But now they're making it through 7 and 8 and into Pobreži, and he's going down the inside, and he does make the move right now into 6th.
How much of the slap of the face would that be to Kato if Piggy goes and pits right now? Oh, they pit at the same time. There you go. Both onto the
softs.
The final 8 laps. Yeah.
It will be very interesting fight between them. They're ahead of Lexus. Their fight, Kazil and Mason, is not too far ahead of any of them.
Oh,
Kato, oh my god, this could end badly. Oh, it's somehow it hasn't. That was very rockety.
Let's go back to the front though, because I think it's been very understated that Albano has completely left his teammate behind. He's 2 seconds ahead now. I'm not sure where that gap happened because they pitted fairly close to each other, but
they also came out in the lead, no traffic to speak of.
Yeah, but the outlap from Albano must have been superb compared to his teammate, who does hold the fastest lap still. This is looking like Albano's to lose now. Toaster in P3, followed by Dog Gamer with Cola right behind him. It's going to be challenging for that position for the rest of the race, I'd assume. Ricky in P6, then followed by Piggy and Kato, the 2 soft runners. They're a good ways behind Ricky, but
it looks like that extra soft stint is helping them out a lot, since they are gapping Mason, they're gapping Kazil, they're gapping Lexus. Lexus on another set of, I believe another set of hards, in P11 now. It's not looking great for him as the home favorite. Then we have, well, we've got Polak P12, quite comfortable here. Eurus P13, Jura P14, and the 2 DNF drivers. 1 was asked to DNF, 1 chose to DNF. Nikhil now, look at the gap. He's closed it down. He gained 3/10 last lap. He must have gained even more the lap before. And this might be up for a very exciting fight between the Matsur drivers.
I can only imagine how loud Iwa is. That is hired drivers now, 1 and 2 convincingly, and might be able to have a proper scrap for the position in the final stages of this race.
Dog Gamer with a crazy
slowly
pace.
Gapping Cola a little bit.
Toaster is going to be under threat here.
Than Cola on that final lap, on that last lap, sorry, and Toaster, will be under potential pressure here. The gap between Piggy and Ricky is about halved in the past 2 or 3 laps. They will need a lot more to go in their favour if they want to be able to... 7/10 on last lap, holy.
Yep, Ricky had a 37.2. It was must have been a mare of a lap for him. He'll have to walk in here and try and keep that P6 while he's still got the working gap. Meanwhile, though, Gamer's catching Toaster here. Toaster's feature podium's under threat as he struggles with the tire wear.
Piggy grapping through that gap at the moment. He's still got only 3 laps to actually catch on to Ricky, so it might be too little too late here, especially with the softs just about ready to go off now. But again, Nikhil slowly making inroads on Albano.
Let's see, just 700 gain last lap. Though Gamer down the inside on Toaster.
Oh, wow.
Oh, Toaster. Oh!
No, Toaster defends that very hard. And actually invites Cola in, so we might have a 3-way fight for the final spot on the podium here. Toaster still in front. Dog Gamer goes really deep in the turn 3 to try and get back into that slipstream. Cola now sitting right behind his rear wing.
I think Dog Gamer hit some grass there on Pobreži.
Oh no, it's going to be tight here. Albano might be losing a bit of grip here. Nikhil is edging closer and closer to his teammate.
3/10 gained. He's right behind them.
Oh, that's a lot of time to gain.
Oh, he goes...
Only
oh no!
Slip, but no! Big mistake there. Big mistake from Nikhil, and that might be costly. That might be the race done and dusted. It might be Albano's to lose from here.
Cola on P4 ahead of the Gamer currently. I think He's fighting for P4 here. Though Gamer was hoping to fight for P3, and he's not getting it now.
Abono just being able to hold on. The two Mazes running through the final corner. It's going to be a 1 and 2 for the two drivers here. Abono takes the race win. Nikhil
Beautiful.
P2.
And a toaster podium. And Kola takes P4. Though Gamer just didn't have it at the end, unfortunately for him. Ricky, Peggy, Kado, Kazil, Lexus P10 in his home race. Mason, and then the rest as they were: Polak, Urist, and Jura. But what an incredible 1-2 from Matzer here, dominant in this feature. Definitely also a redemption compared to their sprint. And big congratulations to Toaster as well, holding on to that podium finish in the end. Though there was that incident, I believe, on turn 1 with DoGamer. Which, yeah, no grip there. Likely made it out to be a lot worse than it was planned out to be. But yeah, you wanna do interviews?
Sure.
If we've got Albano.
If we've got the time, if we've got the drivers in the call.
And we got drivers leaving, if anything.
Yeah. As they say, it is what it is.
Let's go with Glow, either text or audio. Sprint win after all. Still a very solid, very dominant sprint win. So can you give us your thoughts on the race weekend, Glow? I think it will be in text. I won't do an interview. I'm waiting for post-race decisions. I'm not sure right now, but if I did win, I think I deserved it. Sad that I didn't do a feature. I think I could have secured a podium for Edge. Alright, thank you. Yoa, former Matzer TO, want to give your thoughts on that performance?
Wait. Brothers. You know what? I actually stumbled here at the right time, didn't I? I don't want to take the attention away from the guys who deserve it. 1, 2, and 3. And Ricky, who was in the voice notes as well. 6. 5. Wow. 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 Ooh. You know, when we started, who would have thought? I don't think I would have, because we worked on a project, and now seeing Ben Bonalbino go and score a second victory. This brother was. Where was he in JL and AL before that? And he, like, on his own as well, just by the way. He put in the work, he put in the hours, he put in everything. And look at him cook. Look at Nikhil cook again. Look at Mr. Toastman Pat cook again. Toastman Pat first podium. Come on. And on top of that, Mr. Ricky, best driver result. Let's go. Take it to them, Kubo, because wow.
Thank you very much. And yeah, Corvid, let's take it to the Matzers. Run us through the grid interviews. I'll leave it to you.
All good. If Albano is here, I believe he is. Ben.
Hello.
Race win. How do you feel? Obviously the sprint could have gone a little better, but you made it all up in the feature, and that's what matters.
I don't give a shit about the sprint. Oh man, that was I think we take those. Yeah, that was. It wasn't just a 1-2. It was a 1-2-3 because Toaster got P3 in the end. But that's just insane, man. That was. Yeah, I don't know what to say. I don't really have words, but. Yeah, that was fucking insane, man. Excuse the language, but Yeah, I'm very happy, and the constructors are so back on, especially with the Gero DNF. I'm not too sure what happened, but Gero DNF. I don't think Caddo had an all too great result, but the constructors are so back on. The drivers, not a clue, but it was an insane race, and obviously Nickel and Toaster are amazing as well.
I will tell you that the drivers is definitely still still under. You still definitely have a chance in the drivers. That's moved you up to I want to say around P4 area. Kato didn't have a great weekend. Tomato is obviously not racing. Your teammate as well has also made significant inroads on the top two with that result as well. So
Oh yeah,
potentially you'll be fighting with him more often for the remainder of the season.
you know what? I would take fighting with him a little bit more often if it's up at the top. Uh, yeah, if we get to the mid-season and he's still leading the championship, if we find ourselves in a position like that again, I will just concede the position if he's like higher up by a decent margin. 'Cause obviously he's had a much better start to the season, but yeah, that's as Mazda driver and now team owner, that's fucking insane race. So yeah, thank you very much.
No problem. I think we will head to your teammate across the pond. If he is around, Nikhil.
He does have a broken mic, so he
Oh, he does have a broken mic. He can.
I think he's doing text. He might have fixed his mic, but he said he'll do text.
Alright, up to him, of course. But, yeah, P2 in the feature with the fastest lap. Did a decent job in the sprint from memory. I believe he finished P7. But, yeah, definitely significant inroads in terms of the WDC this round. So, every chance we could see a Nikhil CL win. Championship win. In due time, which will be absolute cinema. It's been quite a while since we've seen a driver from the Americas win CL, of course. It was P5 in the sprint, actually. He did a lot better than I thought he was, actually. He's definitely, I believe, Nickel scored the most points this round out of anyone. It's either him or Toaster.
Oh, here we go. P5 and sprint after a hard quali. Race was very simple, just slipping, bend to glory. Very fun. Smiley face. Still typing. Also, yeah, Ludwig won seal last season.
Oh, wait, true. I'm thinking,
Alright, that
thinking
looks
back
to be
to,
it.
Kata in terms of just, like, the whole Americas area, you know? Alright, let's go to P3. Is Toaster around? I'm sure Toaster is around, but if he's wanting to interview. P2 in the sprint, P3 in the feature, looked absolutely dominant across both wet and dry.
Was it
Was
P2 in the sprint?
Yeah, it was
I can't
a
remember.
1-2 for Edge, wasn't it?
Nah, I think I got overtaken by the game, I think. I don't know. I think it was P3 both. But I'm still happy. I'm still very happy. Yeah. I think I'm most happy about my quali. My quali is awful. And then, like, just this weekend, it's just been amazing. Yeah. I'm well happy.
Lovely to see. And I do believe after that you will be just pipping Jaruni for the lead of the Drivers' Championship.
It was P3 in the sprint.
Round 5. It was P3 in the sprint. There you go. But yeah, leading the championship heading into round 5. How do you feel your prospects are for potentially taking it all? Obviously,
That's Nico, no?
Oh, that's Nikhil. No, not Nikhil. Yeah, I mean, it's a good stepping stone overall with the 2 podiums, especially
Yeah.
after last week. But something. Do you think something happened in the UL race last week, and you've sort of found that
Uh,
next step? Because
maybe.
it feels like something happened there. Obviously, you got a very very impressive result in UL the week after a sort of middle of the pack CL round, and then you've just put on 2 impressive performances and definitely getting people watch. Definitely getting some of the UL uh, team owners maybe catching their eyes a little bit.
Yeah, maybe. But I reckon it's just there's like no pressure. There's no pressure in CL because I'm only reserve. There's no pressure in UL because I've not got a contract. So it's sort of just I'm just driving quite free. There's no pressure to get a result. It's just it's just fun. And you drive better when you're having fun.
Oh, there you go, guys. Have some fun. Don't take it too hard. And yeah, I don't think Cola is here, so I think we might. Uh, no, Dog Gamer isn't here either. We might end it on Ricky.
Yo, yo, yo.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, decent results in both races. Obviously, the P6 in the feature. How did you
Yeah.
feel the weekend went?
Oh well, actually, the sprint quali, yeah, went pretty well. I was expecting like something better than a P12, but I fumbled most of it. So then in the race, I just went for it. Got a pretty nice quali. I think it was like P6, drawing P7. So and then the race it went pretty reasonable. I think I was up P4 once, and then yeah, it was just great. I had fun, and yeah, best result.
Yeah, awesome to hear. Do you think you can keep this up? Because obviously, I feel
No,
like a lot of the. Oh my god. Okay, Jesus, that's a that's a responsive half, a quick one from him, and yeah, that's gonna be it for today, Kubo. Let's close it out.
All right. Well, thank you for racing. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you all next week at Injespedium. One fucking name for the South Korean Sea Pre. Um, until then, goodbye.